or I'm very pleased with the movie,
No,
so glad to hear it.
Far from sucking. All right. Well, as I said, when I saw you in Toronto, you were like a bloody kid in a candy store. You were so excited about this, and it's finally here. McG, how daunting was it for you to take over this franchise?
Well, we take the source material very seriously, and we wanted to honor the first 3 movies, but we wanted to build on that idea and tell a tale of the future war that was only ever peeked at in the early Terminator pictures. So hopefully we've done that successfully, and that's the originality of this new take on Terminator.
How great was it for you to have Jim Cameron's blessing on this?
I don't know that I ever got Jim Cameron's blessing. I went down and I asked for Jim Cameron's blessing because I'm a student of his and I respect what he's done to such a high level, and I just wanted to make sure that he was clear the amount of respect that I have for him. And he said, hey, I reserve the right to like it or not like it. I can't tell you till I see the film. And I said, well, that's certainly fair enough. And I visited him on the set of Avatar, and I said, I reserve the right to like or not like Avatar. And we giggled a little bit, and he told me the story about how he felt following the great Ridley Scott when Ridley had made Alien, and then Jim was going to make Aliens, the second picture. People thought, who is this guy? How can you build upon what the great Ridley Scott has done? But he thought he could honor that and move forward in the storytelling, and hopefully we've done the same.
And then you see this, not bad little actor named Sam Worthington on the set of Avatar,
Yeah.
and, who ironically is working with James Cameron,
Yeah.
and then you cast him in this. That guy was a fabulous, Marcus. What did you see in him?
Well, I think he has a humanity and a fundamental toughness. He's wonderful on screen, and he can stand up to Christian Bale in a 2-shot. So anybody who's got that physicality, but that level of nuance and that many layers as an actor, that's a special find. And I jumped all over it, and we said, look, man, you got to be Marcus. You're the only one that I'm looking at, and let's walk down this path and take the responsibility of what's in front of us very seriously and do our best to deliver. And he delivered in every level. I think he's the breakout star and the breakout performer of the year.
Absolutely, I so agree with you on that. And then, you approach Christian Bale to take the role of John Connor, and, small feat. Just going to ask Christian Bale to be in your movie is no small feat, but he didn't jump on it right away. And why did you think he would have been the perfect John Connor?
We were looking to reestablish credibility, and I regard Christian as the most credible and talented actor of his generation. So if we could get Christian in the movie, I knew people would look twice and say, I can't just write off that new Terminator. I got to look closely because I respect Bale, and he makes good decisions. So we got the script to a place where he felt very comfortable about it, and then he was a great partner throughout.
So what impressed you or surprised you about Christian once he started to get into the role of John?
Just his commitment to the craft. He's just an actor's actor. He's not a diva in any sense of the word. He has no assistant, drives around in an old beat-up pickup truck, and he's just all about his performance and all about the quality of the film. And I think it's no mistake that those who play opposite Christian Bale are always great. In our case, Sam Worthington. Russell Crowe's always great, but particularly great in 3:10 to Yuma. Of course, the great Heath Ledger, and I'm sure Johnny Depp is quite good in Public Enemy. So there's a certain consistency there that they're playing opposite Christian, and I think it's the ultimate compliment to Christian as an actor.
You obviously went in a very specific vision on this. The dark, the gritty. The look of it is just fantastic. How did you mentally prepare for this?
I did a lot of research with the guys at MIT and Caltech and studied Chernobyl, and I wondered what the world would look like after the bombs had gone off. How would that affect the ozone and the patina of the Earth? And I wanted to create a special film stock to reflect that idea. So we did a lot of testing, and we ultimately landed with the look that we have, which is very tactile, very real. We built all the machines, built all the sets practically, used very little green screen, and I think what you're left with is a very visceral, involving experience where the audience senses the reality of what we subjected the actors to. So I'm very proud of that.
Was there anything that you had asked the actors to do before they got on the set?
Yeah, I wanted the actors to read Philip K. Dick's Does the Android Dream of Electric Sheep? And Cormac McCarthy's The Road. Obviously watch all the Terminator pictures and look at a few other films that I thought were, The Road Warrior, Children of Men, and films that I respect a great deal, and just in the interest of orienting everyone in regard to what we were trying to achieve.
Yeah, you put them through some pretty physical, wow. I don't know how they got through it. I just want to know how many showers you had to take at the end of every day because it was so gritty.
It was so gritty and dirty. It's funny because we shot at this one place that used to be under the river. And when the river would pull back a little bit, it was silt, right? And the silt is very powdery, and it would get very windy, and it was like living in a dust cloud. And you would just pull sort of milk duds out of your ears and puke a little bit, and then get back after it the next day.
Oh, way to go.
Yeah.
Oh, God, gross. You're casting again with everybody else in this, but I want to talk about Anton Yelchin. Whoa, yeah. Another amazing up-and-comer. I mean, he's in this, he's in Star Trek, he's in two different...
It's the summer of Yelchin. He's effectively becoming Steven Seagal. In fact, we ask Sam about it. We call Anton Seagal.
Really?
Oh yeah, down to his director's chair.
So he can totally kick butt.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah.
know? What do you see in this kid? What did you see?
Well, I just think that I wanted to tell the story of how Kyle Reese went from being a survivalist, crafty little kid to being a true great warrior. And I thought it would be ironic if many of his moves he learned ultimately from a machine. Because we know Kyle Reese from the Michael Biehn portrayal in the first film, being so clever, he steals cars and guns, and he survives so proficiently. I thought it'd be nice to see how he got all those skills. And Anton is such an innocent guy with this sort of innocent face, and he's like a sponge absorbing all this information from the Marcus character and the John Connor character. He was perfect for it.
How do you know, as a director, you want to tell an entertainment, you want to tell a real story, you want the characters to be forefront, but yet you still have to make it entertainment. Let's face it, you want it to be a blockbuster summer movie. How do you, as a director, achieve that balance?
You have to be careful about the balance, because action onto itself just becomes noise. And if you have a film like Terminator that's just nothing but people waxing poetic and discussing woe is me, you say, where's the action? Where's the Terminators? Where's what I signed up for? So you have to have one hand complementing the other, and you surround yourself with talented people, and ultimately you need a great script, and you need great actors, and you go for it.
Moon Bloodgood? Whoa!
Yeah, she's a powerful woman, and I like empowered female characters, and I know her a little bit from the real world. We've known each other in Los Angeles through her whole acting career, and she's a survivor. So I always had her in mind as someone who would bring credibility to the last woman standing if the chips were down, and she really brings that authenticity. And Bryce Dallas Howard, I think, has a real first lady quality, and I look at her like she would indeed be the regal wife of John Connor, who could lead by example, like Michelle Obama.
Oh, that woman. Oh,
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's a pretty powerful, wonderful woman, I think.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a huge Broadway freak, so I'm very excited at the prospect that you are going to bring Spring Awakening to the big screen. So.
Yeah, I'm working on Spring Awakening right now. Duncan Sheik and Steven Sater, we've developed the script, and we're very excited about the filmic expression of that. We're influenced by Splendor in the Grass and, of course, West Side Story, so we'll see what we get.
Do you think you might go with some of the original Broadway cast?
It depends. I like those guys a lot. I mean, I like Jonathan, and we'll go back and revisit, but they got to play young, so we'll see how they feel in the end.
Okay, favorite song that you were dying to shoot? Because Bitch of Living. I mean,
Bitch of Living.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah, Bitch of Living. There's no doubt about it. And just sort of the youth against establishment of kids in ties and being told what to do by the man and stomping on their desk and trying to be free.
Well, good luck to you. And if I can put a word in for Chuck, you better bloody well bring that show back to the air.
I know. We should reach out to Silverman at NBC and tell Zucker. But hopefully it's coming back. We'll see.
I hope so.
Yeah,
That's
Zach
what
Levi's
I'm thinking
amazing.
right now.
Yeah,
thank you
for your
so
time.
much.
Oh, it's a
Thank
pleasure.
you.